Russian couple adopted a wild animal. Now he's the first domesticated puma in the world. Basically, the Russian couple has adopted a cat. Okay, it's far bigger than a cat, but not so big for a puma. And that is how the story begins, with Messi being too small to count as a wild puma. Joke aside, Messi is really a puma, but his problem was that he was 30% smaller than an average puma male, and he couldn't make it in the wild or in a zoo with other pumas, so he got a home of his own. On top of that, when Messi was first found, he had some injuries, and the zoo enclosure couldn't keep him or send him to another zoo. There was one single option in this case. He had to be put down. In 2016, Maria and Alexander Dmitriev went to a zoo where they saw the puma kitten. They immediately fell in love with the adorable cub, and when they found out about him, they knew it. Maria and her husband thought of adopting the cub after finding out about his health problems. She said they had 3 days of thinking hard about whether it was moral to keep a puma and whether it was common sense to have one. But nothing could fight our sudden wish, said Maria, so they went to the zoo, and after negotiating with the zoo, they finally took the cub home. And then the Dmitrievs didn't regret it for a second, even if it was tough. As soon as they laid eyes on the kitten, they felt like it should be theirs. The cub was getting a loving home and even meeting new friends. He grew up, and Instagram was flooded with cuteness. We were so happy, and even though he was quite weak and demanded a lot of attention, we didn't regret our decision at all, said Maria. Even though some people agree that having a wild animal as a pet is not right, Messi is a special case. He gets a proper diet and his family takes good care of him. He goes on walks and even gets trained. Messi is a good boy. The small puma attends dog training classes and is quite an example. Here he is in a photo, sitting pretty after a command. Messi also gets to fool around whenever he wants, although. Even though Messi is a house cat, he goes on walks into the Russian wildlife and is on the beach, just like a regular dog. Arriving at home, he has his own playpen in which he can play and sleep. The couple has Messi, the big furry cat, and Kira, the small hairless cat. Unfortunately, the two don't get along because Kira doesn't want to play with Messi. This is what their human mother said about him. She doesn't want to be friends with Messi and hisses at him whenever she sees him. We don't allow him to get close to her, and that's a wise choice because nobody would want to make a puma angry. Maria said that her husband loves animals so much and had been dreaming about having a big cat his whole life. Lucky for them, they found Messi. It might sound too much, but it was fate bringing them together. When people hear that they have a puma, they can't believe it, but once they see the huge cat, they're shocked. And looking at their videos on Instagram, Maria's next words make sense. Everyone who knows him thinks he is a human in a puma's skin. He's very talkative and always answers when we speak to him. Sometimes he agrees with what we say, said Maria, and sometimes... Maria continues saying that sometimes Messi can be insulted. She admits that having a wild cat at home is not a good idea and that they're lucky that Messi has a gentle and calm personality. When bath time comes, Messi's got a lot of activities. He plays in a special area, he gets regular baths, and he gets tons of walks in nature with his human family. He also walks on a leash for his own protection. Messi's story is unique and beautiful. His owners are lucky that he's not dangerous, but nobody knows how a wild animal reacts. Even he's been domesticated from a young age. We hope Messi remains the same sweet kitten. Some people can't handle it when their wild cat grows too big. There have been cases of abandonment, with some owners leaving their pets to starve to death or having them killed. Moreover, the trend of having an exotic pet has fueled the wildlife trade and violated both animal and human rights.